Hey vlog, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 20. 5 more days and it is Christmas Day. I'm so excited. I hope you are spending it with whoever you want to, or if you're spending it alone, I hope you have a great time. For today's video, I thought it would be nice to have a get to know me video. I haven't filmed a video like this before, and I am very appreciative for everyone that has been subscribing and watching the videos, and I thought it was like fun to have this as one of my videos for any new subscribers that come along. They can get to know me a little bit. I did ask for questions on 2 videos and also on my community page, but I didn't get any questions, which I won't take it personal, I know. But I still wanted to do the video, so I asked my friend ChatGPT to give me the top 10 questions I should answer for a get to know me video. So let's get started. The first question is, where are you from and what brought you to New York? And this is so much fun, I'm so excited. Please grab a drink, a snack, and let's just chit chat. Also, feel free to respond these questions yourself as well. Let me know, where are you from and where do you currently live in? I am originally from Puerto Rico. If you can't tell, I am very proud to be Puerto Rican, and I have the Puerto Rican flag here in my Christmas tree. I am from Mayagüez, Puerto Rico, which is on the west side of the island, and personally, I believe the west side is the best side. The beaches are amazing. I was born and raised in Mayagüez, and then I moved to the US when I graduated college. I spent 6 years in Houston, Texas, and then I moved to New York. The reason why I moved to New York, it's basically Jomar, my partner. He used to live in New York in 2020, I don't remember the year exactly, but he did live in New York for a couple of months and he really loved it and enjoyed it. And then when we met, I was living in Houston and we moved in together to my Houston apartment, and then we started that conversation and he's like, oh, I would like to go back to New York. What do you think about it? And I was like, I don't know, because when I was a little kid, I would come to New York with my parents and I kind of hated it. So we decided to take a trip to New York and see how it was, and I really enjoyed it. I like walking, I like taking the train. I like that there's always something to do, and everything is kind of close. So I told him, yeah, I'm down. And then when our lease ended up in Houston, we made the arrangements to move to New York, and here we are. Next question. What do you do for work and what did you study? So we're going professional. I studied, that's the question, right? What do you do for work and what did you study? I'll start with what did I study. I went to the University of Puerto Rico, Recinto de Mayagüez, the best university in the world, and I studied chemical engineering. I was there from 2013 to 2018, and I also have a master's in public health with a concentration in nutrition that I completed from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, go Tar Heels. And I finished that in 2024, I think. But I currently work as a business consultant under the supply chain practice. And as you can see, I am all over the place because I study chemical engineering. I've never worked a day in chemical engineering in my life. And then I have a master's in public health with concentration in nutrition because that is something that I'm passionate about, but I haven't started looking for jobs in that area, which I would love. I definitely would like to make an impact in this world. I decided to study public health during the pandemic time because I wanted to be of help to other people and I found it so interesting, and first responders and people that just are there and give all their time and effort to support other people have a special place in my heart. So yeah. And then as a business consultant, I know a lot of people ask me like, what do you do? Like, what does that mean? I basically help clients, and by clients I mean like other like companies, with their supply chain processes. My experience has been in sourcing and procurement for a little bit, so supporting them in their processes, or if there's like an implementation for a new technology, just riding the wave with them about getting used to those new processes and technologies and ways of working. And now I'm more on the planning side, so supporting planners on their day-to-day basis with the implementation of a new technology for them. So yeah, it seems pretty easy. It is very time consuming, but I enjoy it sometimes. Sometimes it's a lot of work and stress, but it's fun. I won't say it is not. All right, next question. Why did you start YouTube, and what do you want your channel to be about? I have to say I started YouTube about 8 months ago. My first video went up in April, and actually Jomar gifted me my camera, the first camera that I had, as our anniversary present, which supportive king, we love that. I have to say, like, I've been into vlogging for a long time, honestly, since I was in college. I would say, like, when I started watching YouTube and seeing like influencers and vloggers, I always found that very interesting, and I would sometimes like vlog myself and record myself, but it would just be like that clip and that's it. I never ended up making like a full video. Also, I didn't know how to edit, so that was a little bit scary for me, the editing piece. And you know, in April and the beginning of this year, I was like, you know what? I have nothing to lose, and the internet is so big that if I post a video, it's probably no one's gonna watch it, but I have the feeling that I accomplished something and I put it out there, and that was enough for me. So in April, I was like, you know what? I obviously spoke with Jomar about it and told him like, hey, I want to do this thing, like, what do you think? And the privacy thing was always something that I was a little bit scared about, but then watching other YouTubers, I was like, you know what? Like, it can get to the point, up to the point where I allow it. So I was like, I'm gonna do it. I have the power to share whatever I want. And I really want my channel to be like a little escape from the world. I want it to be fun. I want it to be funny. I want it to be literally like a regular girl just doing things around New York. And also when I moved to New York, I felt like my life was a little bit more fun. So it would be funner to like share things. So that's basically the reason why I created my YouTube channel, and I feel like now also my family and friends keep up with me. That way we have things to talk about whenever we talk on the phone. All right, next question. What's one thing people always get wrong about you? That's a good question. I don't really know what people get wrong about me. Maybe that I'm like serious, or I have like things figured out, which I don't. I don't know. If you know me, let me know, what do you think it's something that people get wrong about me? How long have you been vegan, and why did you go vegan? ChatGPT knows me. I've been vegan since 2017. So that is 8 years and a half, because it was during the summer. But I would say I was on and off vegan, vegetarian. I was doing an internship in Maryland where I decided to go cold turkey, fully vegan, from eating everything. Meat, cheese, honey, milk, literally everything. And Actually, Maryland was a good place to become vegan because there were a lot of vegan restaurants in the DC area. So I never had any issues with that. Then after the internship was over, I went back to Puerto Rico. And being vegan in Puerto Rico, it's definitely a sport. It's very difficult because as Puerto Ricans, we love our pork, we love our meat, we love our chicken, we love our butter, salchichon, and it was hard. So I decided to be vegetarian because sometimes when I would go out to eat, I wouldn't find things that I wanted to eat. And then I became like vegetarian, pescatarian, but I would say I was always vegan at home. So if I cooked or my mom cooked, like that was always vegan. But then when I went out, that's when it was a bit different. So I lived in Maya West, which is close to the coast, and there's a lot of like seafood restaurants. So whenever I would go there, I would just eat fish. So I was pescatarian. Then I moved to Houston, not the most vegan friendly place either. Obviously in the South, people like their barbecue, but I was able to find a couple vegan places. And obviously when I cooked at home, I cooked fully vegan. And then I would say like maybe already like 4 years ago, I was like, okay, Maite, we need to commit. Like we gotta do the vegan thing fully. The hardest thing for me to take off my diet was cheese. I freaking love cheese, but I've been able to find alternatives that are pretty good, and I don't miss it as much. I've never had like, I wouldn't say I have cravings for protein or chicken. If someone's eating chicken, like Jomar's not vegan, so he cooks chicken and stuff, and I would come out and I would say like, oh, that smells good. So I don't mind it. I don't like make people be vegan, but I do like the lifestyle for myself. And obviously here in New York, there's a lot of places where they offer vegan options. So I'm good with that, and I feel good. And the reasonings why I became vegan is like, it had nothing to do with health, honestly. Like at the beginning of my journey, of like the vegan journey, I wasn't healthy at all in terms of the things that I eat. Like I would say it was a lot of like very carb heavy. So I did gain weight from it. But now I focus my diet in a little bit, it's more of a whole foods, plant-based diet, which I really like. And I feel very good about that. So yeah. And then the reason why I turned vegan, it's because of my sister. So my sister turned vegan before me, and she showed me the documentaries in Netflix, like Forks Over Knives, and there's another one. And after I saw that, I was like, I'm done. And then I obviously do it for the animals and for the environment. I also try to be vegan in other aspects of my life, but sometimes it is very hard. Trying to find like vegan shoes, vegan leather, purses. I've been holding on to getting leather purses for so long. Like it's frustrating sometimes. Like you want like a cute bag, but it's made of leather, so it's hard. But I've been able to find brands here in New York that are vegan leather. One of them is Santos by Monica, shout out to them. And they have cute bags, they're all vegan, they're good quality, they're very sustainable. So it's hard, but once you find those things that you like and that are vegan and support your lifestyle, then it's good, it's manageable. All right, before we continue, let's do the advent calendar for the day. We have 5 more questions to go. Let's see, today is day 8. So exciting, we're getting to the end of this. I'm kind of sad. Ooh, I like what I'm seeing. Today's advent calendar is a lip balm. I have this one on like the lighter pink color. This is the Glow Recipe Glass Balm Blackberry Bingsu. And if you know me, you know that I love a lip product. So very excited about this. Actually, I have to say this advent calendar has been 10 out of 10. I'm so happy that I got it because I feel like I'm gonna use everything that I've gotten so far. 4 more days, guys. All right, let's continue answering questions. Next question. What's your go-to cozy night routine? My go-to cozy night routine, I would say it's like showering, doing my skincare, putting the coziest pajamas, maybe a sweatshirt or like a sweatpants or like an oversized t-shirt and some long pants. I am like a long pant, oversized t-shirt kind of person rather than like shorts and like short sleeves and stuff. I like going to bed comfortable and obviously not feeling like something's gonna move around and fly away. So I would say that. And then the cozy part is just like sitting with Jomar on the sofa and chilling, maybe watching a TV show or a YouTube video, and also having a little sweet treat. And yeah, that would be my cozy night routine. And cuddling. I love cuddling. Next question. What's your favorite place to eat or hang out in New York City? That's a good question. I don't think I have a favorite place. I love Soho. That's one of my favorite places in New York City. That's a fact. And then places to eat. There's a lot, honestly. Like, there's so many places to eat. One of my favorite ones is Coletta, which is a vegan Italian restaurant that we found in the Lower East Side. There's another vegan restaurant called La Botaniste. That's another one that I really like. And honestly, I love like anything Asian or Mexican. Those are my favorite cuisines, or Thai. And obviously cooking at home, rice and beans, and eating my Puerto Rican foods as well. But I prefer those at home, not out. But yeah. Next question. What's one thing you're currently obsessed with? I wouldn't say I'm obsessed with anything. I really hate when YouTubers say that they're obsessed with something. I would say I'm obsessed with having a good time, spending time with friends and family, connecting with people. I like that. It's sometimes hard for me to get out there, but once I'm doing it, I feel so fulfilled. So I think like I'm obsessed with that, but maybe obsessed is like too much of an emotion. I like that, if that makes any sense. Next question. How would you describe your personality in 3 words? I would describe myself as a fun/funny person. I would also describe myself as optimistic. I definitely think that I try to find the positive in a lot of things and control whatever I can control, and whatever I can, I'll just, leave it to the world to figure itself out. And then I would say I'm also very empathetic. Like, I try to put myself in others' shoes and never judge someone by the choices that they make, and try to be there and support as much as possible. And if anyone needs me, I'm here. And then last question. What are your goals for 2026, personal and YouTube? Honestly, I haven't thought about this. YouTube-wise, I definitely want to keep growing, hopefully potentially get to 500 subscribers. That would be great. And also like continue uploading consistently in the channel. From a personal perspective, I want to find something that makes me feel good in terms of like professional/work. I want to find a good balance between work and life. that would be an amazing thing that I would like to achieve in 2026, because I do put a lot of pressure on myself on that. I would also love to do an international trip next year somewhere. Don't know where. It could be Asia, Europe, South America would be amazing too. But an international trip would be nice. And I want to meet my nephew. That's another goal, and like spend time with him and get to know him. I'm so excited to meet him. And spend time with friends and family. Honestly, I typically do like a vision board at the beginning of the year, so that'll probably come at some point in, this YouTube journey. But I did put that I wanted to travel this year, and I might have manifested that a bit too hard. So I want to travel, but to fun places that I want to go to, and not too much to like work places. But yeah, I think that's what I would want for 2026. And obviously health for me and my friends and my family, for everyone to be good, abundance in different ways, with abundance in love, money because it's needed sometimes or every time, and yeah, just good vibes. That's what I want for 2026. Good vibes. All right, I think those are the end of the questions. If you have any question that I didn't go over or didn't answer and you have a tingling feeling and you want to know, feel free to leave it in the comments. And thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow for another Vlogmas day. Bye!